Hi guys and welcome. This is just going to be a brief little fun thing, but my modelling mojo of late has been lacking a bit. But I recently got this, which is a cool little Hasegawa egg plane series, and this is a Hughes 300, and they are, obviously this is a cartoonized version of it, but they're the ones with a little bubble canopy at the front and the tail boom and the rotor, and they're a funky looking thing. And inside the box we've got a platform with a hole for a piece of wire that you get in there so you can have it hovering above the world, which is kind of cool. And the cabin itself is made of two clear, well, blue coloured clear parts, and I have currently got a little bit of modification going on. And I've cut out the door on the left hand side one using a scribing tool, made a little bit of a hinge, and this is going to sit like so we can have the door open, and just for something a little bit different. That's the canopy bit, and then inside there you've got two grey sprues of the parts. I'm not going to go into close-up detail or anything, it's just a fun little kit. And we have a very long in-depth instruction sheet, as you can see. That's showing the colours, which I'm not going to be doing, well, with the decals and stuff, I'm not going to be using anyway. And then we have 4 whole steps. So, we've got a bit of a jump since the last one, as you've noticed. We've got, I basically built this in 3 separate sub-assemblies. Well, 2 sub-assemblies and the rotor blades if we're going to be picky about it. But we've got the whole body which incorporates the tail boom and all the bits and pieces. So I kind of built all this together like so. And the cockpit, the little bubble cockpit, which coincidentally is about the almost, well, it's the exact size and shape of an egg. That's kind of cool. It's an egg plane series helicopter, and the cockpit's an egg. So yes, I did a little bit of work with the scriber and razor saw and cut out the door, which would be the pilot's door on the left hand side. And I've made a little hinge from the scrap sprue, which I just heated and shaped and cut and filed, and then I am going to glue said door so it's open like so, just to add a little bit of interest, because you know it's kind of cool, and as cool as it would be closed, it's sort of nice to be able to see the interior a bit more clearly, and also have a bit more interest in having the door open. So I sprayed the whole thing with Tamiya XF1 flat white, which I think it's XF1. So all this white colour is Tamiya, which I used as a base coat and primer. As you can see, I've not used the decals at all. I was going to put the decal for the console on, but I decided not to. So I've not used any of those at all. And then I have brush painted the rest because it's just a quick fun build and I couldn't be bothered doing anything fancy. And it's a mixture of Vallejo and Citadel GW paints, which I've brush painted the body, the fuel tanks, and then the engine bits and the drive belt cover and all that kind of business, and then added a few little spots of red here and there just as interest. I'm going to give this a bit of a wash and dirty it up a little bit. I have done that with the interior, basically painted the seats sort of in a brown leathery kind of colour, and painted up the interior, and then gave that a wash with Nuln Oil and Agrax Earthshade, just to kind of mucky that up a little bit so it wasn't shiny and pristine. And I will do that with the rest of the helicopter body, just to kind of, you know, make it a bit more interesting. What else is there to say about this bit? I think that's it pretty much really. So yeah, mix of various colours, some metallics for the helicopter blades, And likewise, I've done a little bit of dry brushing here and there, just on the leading edges of the helicopter blades, just to give a hint of kind of wear. Here it is, as complete as it's going to get. Just a fun little quick build, because I've really not been kind of feeling the whole modelling thing lately, but looking at this one, I knew this would be a quick throw together. So it's nothing special, it's just kind of thrown together, quickly based with a primer and then brush painted with a little bit of indelicate weathering. I'm sort of toying with the idea of putting it on a little base with along with the Space Marine and his Best Arnie impersonation, as you can see there. So I might do that with a little sort of dusty base with a few tiny scattered rocks or something at some point. But that's as done as it's going to get for now. So that's the Hasegawa Egg Series Hughes 300. So hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.